No game is ever perfect, but did you see a pretty resilient team out there today?
I thought we were resilient the second half. I thought, it wasn't for lack of trying, but I thought the first half we tried to do too much, focus on, trying to be perfect, tentative, everything a perfect play. Is this perfect? But we did a good job not hesitating the second half, and I think that was a big step for us, especially for this season.
How do you evaluate Minshew's performance today?
Second half, I thought he was really good. First half, some of it you just got to pitch your way through it. I thought he was really good the second half. I thought the first half we were slow at delivering the ball.
Was tempo a particularly important point in dealing with their defense? It seemed like you really wanted to push things.
It's important to them and us. It's important. I guess I think it affects the defense. But then the other, I think it affects the defense. But then the other thing is I think it helps keep us in a rhythm. So
even more so than keeping them off balance.
I don't know. Hard to gauge it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to figure out where one starts and the other does.
How do you evaluate?
More impressive true freshman than Max Borgi, the way he played today and the way
He played well. Well, and he started out, a little rough early, and then settled in there, and runs really tough, runs hard, and he's hard to tackle.
Because generally speaking, what you think of the defense? I think that they scored twice off of turnovers, but besides that, they didn't score.
The
touchdowns.
biggest thing was letting them off the hook. But I mean. And I'm sure that our defense agrees that just because you turn the ball over doesn't mean you get a score from the 30. I mean, but the biggest, I thought we did some good things down to down, but I thought that letting them off the hook on some big, when we had them backed up, big third downs and things. And so they'll look at that. But I thought we did some good things on defense for sure. And I thought the defense probably did the best job of punching away until offense and special teams got in a rhythm.
How about your offensive line play?
I thought they did pretty good. I thought we had some communication issues at times, but generally for a first game and some new faces, I thought they did a good job.
Did you sense any nerves from him before he went out there, knowing this was going to be his first start?
You know how this works. All right, next question.
How much credit do you give the strength and conditioning staff for this game, considering a lot of people coming into this game talked about the altitude, and you guys are playing at 7,000 plus feet and thought you might struggle, but the way you guys played in the second half, it looks like there was no problems with that.
Well, we strategically have seasonal forest fires as we prepare for the season in the event that we do find ourselves in altitude. And I really believe that our oxygen was more diminished by the smoke in the air with those forest fires. And so I thought it was great training for us to come up here. And so I think God smiled on us with the forest fires, and it worked out very much according to plan today. And the other thing is and I'm from the state. We used to talk about elevation all the time, and I love talking about it myself, just like I like talking about jackalopes. And I sold a bunch of jackalopes to people to this day from back east. I think that there are spots out west where jackrabbits actually have horns. And I actually have one at my house, and if someone ever asks, is that real? I say, you're damn right, it's real. And so we used to talk about elevation the same way. But I think there's a being in shape, not being in shape.
What did Gardner do better in the second half? Where did you see his gains made?
Just more decisive, did the stuff he does in practice.
After 2017, when the punting game was sometimes an issue, how impressed were you with Dragon's Fish today?
I thought he could, he boomed it quite a long ways. And even that safety was a heck of a punt. It's just too bad it was off of after a safety, so.
What did Josh Watson do to kind of get the nod at right guard? It had been mostly kind of robbed throughout camp, and what did you like about Josh?
Yeah, they both do a good job, and we kind of competed every week, and they're both very important parts of the rotation, and both have some versatility as far as playing other positions.
I thought two receivers that stood out today were Calvin and Desmond Patton. Came up with a couple of big grabs there in the fourth quarter.
Calvin was really hot the second half, not so much first half, and then Patman had that big post route, and even that the hitch, he was really physical and ran through some people.
Do you think this game kind of firmed up any positions where you had oars on the depth chart, or from a strategical matter, you just keep it that way?
Yeah, we took a step, but oars. No, we'll still have a bunch of oars. We'll have as many oars as I think I can get away with.
What did you think of James today?
Consistent. One of our consistent guys that did some consistent things, and we were pleased with that. And I thought he was he was more consistent than some of our other guys on offense early.
Was the shift in having Kyle snap it, was that an old Cody Sandlot play, or where'd that come from?
I don't know. I don't know where it comes from, but a lot of times folks will do it on the goal line, so we just figured we'd check it out.
Have you guys done that before?
It's been here. I haven't done it
either.
here. I haven't done it here till today. Other used to be more prevalent on kind of field goals and PATs and stuff. Oregon did it some years ago, but anyway.
What did you see out of the defense today?
Next question.
You guys good with Coach? Thank you.
Coach.